The crazy man back again. I'm gonna start talking where just my eyeballs are like staring in the camera on this. But okay, let me get back to this point. Like a crazy man that never shuts up. I never talked nothing like this except for to like family members and friends. Most of the time, I just listen to music real loud. I listen to music screechingly loud, where it vibrate my eardrums most of the time, and have a beer in my hand. Yeah, most of the time, or be fishing, and yeah, be fishing or swimming or hiking or canoeing. But yeah, fun shit like that. We used to do that shit all the time. We used to do nothing but hiking, fishing, canoeing. I did that shit probably 14 to 20 years old. Nothing but summers of fun. Yes, summers of fun. All over the place. Down south, up north, past Piqua. I think we go all the way to Piqua, all the way down to Cowan Lake. I think we go to Cowan Lake all the way to Piqua. That far. Yeah. When I was probably 15, 16. 15, 16, we go down to Cowan Lake, Caesars Creek, Cowan Lake, all the way to Piqua. That range. And I lived right there around Dayton, Ohio, and Xenia. That's how far distance we would travel in trucks and cars. Fishing, hiking, swimming, everything. We had a real good time. Like 5 years, nothing but summer fun. Yeah, it was fun. We did all kinds of shit, all kinds of stuff. Running metal detectors, all kinds of stuff. I need to get back into doing that since I'm getting senile. But let me talk about this prom queen that I went to elementary school with. Yeah, like a prom queen. hmm Yes, and I was sitting there. I'm gonna put this on here too because I thought I seen her, which is odd. And I'm pretty certain that all these women I talk about are married. More likely so, because there's no way in hell they're like me right now. I would put this upon a wild animal with rabies long enough for me, you know. But yeah, the prom queen there. Yeah, the prom queen. Yep. And me being the Carrie's brother, get paint dumped on my head, which is kind of odd because I became a pretty good painter. Painted houses from. I'll put this on there too. I painted houses from all over the place. Probably like 5 counties of houses. Yeah, all over the place. Some of the some of the better ones. Painted houses in Centerville. A lot of houses in Centerville. Did a lot down in Cincinnati. I kind of like painting houses down in Cincinnati. Those are pretty nice. Nice drive. And they're pretty nice to paint houses down there. Seeing all them different areas. And that was when you could still smoke in restaurants too. When I did that, yeah, there were ashtrays and what's that? Gold Star chili. I don't even know if they have those around South Carolina, but that was Gold Star, and I think that was the Gold Star. I don't think that was. I think it was Gold Star was Cincinnati brand because I don't think that was Skyline. I think that was Gold Star. They still had the ashtrays when I painted down there. They had the little metal throwaway ashtrays. You could still smoke in their damn restaurants in Kentucky. We would cross over from Cincinnati to Kentucky because we worked in the Cincinnati side and we drove over the bridge to go eat at, I think it was Gold Star Chili. and they had those little throwaway ashtrays where about 4 or 5 cigarettes go in one of them damn things, and they crumble them up and throw them in the trash. And that was in one of those restaurants. So yeah, I want to post this too. But yeah, because every state's different, and that was shit. That wasn't in the 1990s. That was in the year 2000s. When I can't remember what year it was. I know I worked with a 3-man crew, and we worked down Cincinnati, and we had a Gold Star across the bridge. One of those bridges down Cincinnati, you cross one of those bridges and you go into Kentucky, and there's a Gold Star right there. That's the Gold Star I ate at, and they had old metal ashtrays. And that was, I don't even know what year it was. Yeah, I got hit with a tsunami of something that got me talking about my past, and I don't know what it was. But let me get back to this point. I'm not like stuck on the prom queen here, that J.J. Young, with the fantasies of her being prom queen. Yes, it's kind of crazy. I hope to God that she's okay and everything's all right with her. And yeah, that's why I said I'm stuck. I'm trapped in space talking about these people, because there's like, it's very weird, because I can't shut up. I'm like a motor mouth about this crap. The prom queen, J.J. Young, they're in elementary school. And yeah, see, I never done nothing with her outside of sports and talking to her. I never went fishing with her. Now, if I would have hung out with her when I was a teenager, me and her would have made money together. I would have used my truck and had her scrapping metal with me, and gave her half the money. So we had, jobs, part-time job together, making money. And more likely so, because she had a bunch of tools at her house and I had some tools at my house. We would have probably had a bunch of money scrapping metal together. But that never occurred. But if I would have been running around I was running around with a bunch of females from other cities back then. I was always out of town with my truck. But if I would have been in town with my truck, and if I would have been hanging out with her, we've been running around hiking, fishing, swimming, and making money. That's what I was doing. So she'd have probably been doing that all the time with me. But I'll probably post this too, because damn, I'm getting old, and I'm thinking about getting old, and I'm thinking about getting attacked by men I don't know nothing about, which doesn't help, especially if you don't know what they look like. It's kind of a scary thing, for any man to be running their mouth like this. But any man that has any maturity level wouldn't do that. I wouldn't think so. But they might.